Let's go. Good defense.
Joey Sly on for the extra point.
You know, we got to get an instant replay. Yeah, and I gave Drew pick artist too, so now he can kind of sit in coverage as well. So that's nice. I got Barrett to patrol the middle now. Yeah. We on that shit. Boom.
It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
Let's see what they got there.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that
Boom.
pick six. And now
Joe
the
Sly.
away. This fielded right at the goal line.
Oh my God, Papo.
Inside the 20, good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. Right.
Good tackle. There you are, Williams.
He's gonna be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So
when
you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll set up to throw. That one complete down the field to Smith.
Good ball.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 20.
Irv Smith Jr.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Back to throw now on first down. That's out wide here for Robinson.
Good tackle, Wilcox.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. But you look at this defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Okay.
Out of bounds, but not before he's inside the
Irv Smith.
A big play that time on a catch and run, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Down at the
Good run.
25. The numbers in last week's bowl game for Robinson. 14 carries, 52 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
There we go, Drew.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Work in the middle of the
Good
field.
route.
He's got a man complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
No way, dog.
Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there.
Can you really just get caught on the blocks, EA?
And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Wow.
Good bounce back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. A good drive that time as they
Let's
go
go, Quiz.
9 plays in all. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be let out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
We're seeing
Had a hell of a week last week. Playing against Austin, pretty much Super Bowl rematch.
And get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it
Come on, Johnny Wilson.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. A big play there. 43 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking the secondary. No beating around
Super
the
Bowl
bush.
champ Johnny Wilson.
His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there, because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara.
Ooh, good push. Thank you, Zoom.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Good move, Alvin. He picked up Alvin in free agency. And we also traded for Braylon Allen from the Steelers. So, yeah, we did give up Tank. But it was a trade for trade, so Braylon's like 22. And he's already so much better than Tank. He's already like 25.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, we're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. But some nice young faces.
Good move, Braylon. And he's got like 93 speed.
And he will have a first down at about the 21.
Like 88 juke or like 85 juke. And he's got like 80 truck, 80 stiff arm, like 85 brake tackle. He's amazing.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Good catch, Quez. Quez had a hell of a game last week too.
Touchdown number 60. And his guys have taken the lead.
What a ball.
So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention.
Beautiful ball.
Got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting it and by him going up and getting it.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7.
Got our rookie left tackle that I'm putting at right guard because he's more of a power blocker.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush.
Let's go, Drew. Everyone get up in there.
Guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but
Good rush, baby.
the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into
Good
this game.
tackle, Coop.
He's going to lose yardage here. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Where'd he get there, baby?
Through one quarter, 14-7
Good
our
quarter,
score.
good quarter.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. He'll look to throw.
Oh, good rush.
It's incomplete, but the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
That's well done defensively. They get the pressure they needed on 3rd down. All the receivers are locked up tight, and they force that quarterback to just throw it away.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 30.
Oof, turn the speed on, baby. Turn the speed on, baby.
Stiff arms him, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your
Good run,
sarcasm,
Braylon.
but I love even more your observation, because look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Johnny Wilson.
He's got his man on the
Good
crossing
catch, baby.
route. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards to pick up there.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it, and they do so and pick up a 1st down.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Oof.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Forbes, what up, baby?
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz.
Ooh, here we go.
They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Second and 9 now.
Ooh, good
It'll
dude.
be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Jamin Davis.
Defenses get to the quarterback that quickly. A lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Good route. Good ball.
Touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Condors go up by 2 touchdowns. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Hell yeah.
Now Joey Sly for the point after.
Just get an instant replay. Dude, just didn't even block him. Like, what is that? You see him back there staring? Joey Sly.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. 5 plays there on that drive. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Boom. Give me some hit sticks. Oh my God, Owen.
The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Jesus.
The Commanders preparing for their next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own
Good
territory,
run.
the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They go play action here on first down.
Joey Porter, let's go, baby.
Now another one intercepted.
And Carter laid the hell out of him.
Porter Jr.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Oh my God. Barrett said put your ass
This
down.
offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Damn, he's not in the slot. Can I put him in the slot over here? No? Okay. Back over here. Yeah, we traded, what's his name? Laporta.
They'll try and start this drive in the air, escaping the pressure right.
Ooh, good D.
It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he
Shit,
takes
Taylor.
this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground,
Good ball,
we can live
19.
with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
In motion goes the tight end. Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, he caught that. Oh my God. That was a dangerous play. How did he catch that? I don't know.
That one for 16 and another first down.
That's crazy.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Johnny Wilson.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run it in.
Let's go, baby.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Condors have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback.
Let's go,
It
JC.
takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken at the goal line.
Ooh. Good tackle,
And a good
Johnson.
return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things.
Oh, come on.
Wants to witness again.
One sec.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
This is brought in at the 21. And bulldozing his way through and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Jesus. All right, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, that looks something that I want to do right there. I'll send him straight. Johnny Wilson.
Here to start the drive.
Come on, baby.
Open,
Ugh.
touchdown.
He's so nasty.
Big play there. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Condors are able to add on to their first half lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point.
He's
But
nasty.
let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every.
Hello.
Hello.
Instant replay. Too good. It's pretty good.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Oh, I know he wants this.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Tackle Johnson.
Past the 20 to the
What up,
22-yard
Bacon?
line. The Washington offense set to take over. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They start on the ground with
Oh my God.
here.
Oh my God.
Across midfield. He's on his way.
Jesus Christ.
Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Point after, right down the middle.
That's fucking
And that'll cut
unacceptable.
the lead back down to 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible.
Yeah, watch
when
yourself,
they do.
5'6".
And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking left side. It's
That's Johnny
complete.
Wilson.
He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. They'll look to throw. And his throw's gonna
Oh,
be
I think I had homeboy on the sideline.
That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Flushed out right. Then he takes
Good
a
pressure.
shot on the
God damn.
release as this will be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to look deep for Watkins.
Bro, ain't no way, dog.
Falls down incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington. They're going to look to throw. That is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Good DJ.
And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
But it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. 1 final go for this offense here in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. So now a throw
what do you mean?
Down there, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Please double team this guy.
This time they stay on
Double.
the ground.
Block.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before.
I should have let him more to the sideline. God damn it.
So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a...
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So this offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Johnny Wilson.
It's complete.
Let's go,
They've
baby.
got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The 2nd quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Johnny Wilson.
Here right inside, he hauls it in.
Oh my goodness.
Brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working really locked in on offense.
Let's get a
That's
PI.
going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. His third rushing touchdown on the year as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So another touchdown for him on the year now, Charles. He had 2 in the opener last week and hits pay dirt for a 3rd time here.
And with good health, he's got a really good chance to be up there among the leaders in touchdowns scored when this season comes to an end. Quick question, partner. Is it bad luck to toast him with a sports drink?
Not at all, partner. I think that's a fantastic idea. Cheers. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Oh, he ain't gonna take that.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. First possession of the second half now for Washington. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Now back to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken.
Let's go, Abdullah. Welcome to the game.
9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken in at the 22.
Come on, Quez.
There he goes, left side.
Turn it on, baby.
Touchdown! Mark that down as a punt return of 78 yards. And the Condors are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. Sly on for the extra point.
We gotta get it instant.
The lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So his big play capability in full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
Oh, come on. Oh, there we go.
Beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And the Washington offense heading out. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at
Let's
this
go,
as a
Drew.
time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll set up a throw. Throw right side complete.
Good hit, Pat.
So he stopped for no gain. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin.
Let's go, Iggy.
It's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And they take possession of the football and have it at their 36-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Good rush.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be brought down right at the 35-yard line. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Quick hitter here is
complete.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The 15 yards there on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
2nd and 1.
Oh, wide open. Oh, my God.
A man running free, but he
how is that so bad?
It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Ooh, good ball.
It's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Oh, get up in there, Braylon.
There, he does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. And it's back now at FedEx Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And they'll run again.
There you go, Braylon.
Take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Condors are on their way to a 2-0 start. So how about this start to a year?
On the
Fantasy
ground.
owners take note. 2 rushing touchdowns in the opener. 2 more here in week 2.
So a nice pickup by 2 entities. 1, this team for making sure they acquired this guy. And 2, anyone who plays fantasy who has him on their team.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That one is slant to McLaurin. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to...
Oh, wow, good ball.
Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. You just kind of feel for the defense right now. This deficit, they have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. They're like, oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual
well, let's go, Quest.
3 going down the left side. It's a foot race. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 49 yards.
And even with the the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard.
At the Commander's 25-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on
good
the
run.
ground. 72 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that all.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
What?
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
Razoon is all over that.
At the 29-yard line.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
Here we go on the next drive for Washington. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news.
Barrett.
This one is getting close to being over, and they're trying to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack.
Well, someone is certainly having a big game, and while that sack doesn't quite have the splash of his pick 6 from earlier, you know he's thrilled to be making big plays during a great individual effort today.
Back to throw. And he's going to find his man.
Right, there you are, Barrett.
It's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ikey's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he went to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. This is taken around the 12. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll try and start this drive in the air. There's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get this run past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
They love pressing.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Come on, let's get out there.
Now they try the right side here. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And they'll give him another shot.
Oh, good blocks.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 27 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Second and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try
Oh
and
my
run
God.
this one right up the gut.
Otis.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So
Decline.
obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Slide for the PAT. Oh, and
Let's
now
bust
they're
him
gonna
out.
fake it.
Let's bust him out.
And he gets
Let's
it
go.
in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. This taken in at the goal line. Now they can't bring him down.
Ooh, good
And
hit,
he'll be
bro.
dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Iggy, what are you doing, bro?
Completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result.
There we go, Joey.
He's going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for our visitors,
Whistles.
it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile,
I need one more sec. Let's go, Pap. Let's go, JC. Or throw deep, play action, break set. Let's go. Hell of a game, baby. Alright, until next time. At the Bengals.